friends, welcome to my channel MN Coaching Center. So today I am going to explain your 12th standard physics second chapter, that is electrostatic part 2 video. So part 3 video. So last video I explained about the potential and dipole and dielectric and polarization. So let's continue after that, that is capacitors and capacitance. So here two conductors are there that have separated by an insulator from forms an capacitor. It forms an capacitor that is separated by an insulator, and also it does not form an insulator. Here C is equal to Q by V, where V is also proportional to Q and the ratio is Q by V is a constant they are saying. So C is the capacitance formula. C is equal to Q by V is its formula, and here 1F is equal to 1 CV, and where V is smaller for a given Q. This means the capacitor with larger capacitance can hold large amount of charges they are saying. So next, the maximum electric fields of the dielectric medium can withstand without breakdown is called as dielectric strength. The electric power strength that can withstand maximum dielectric that can stand without falling. Maximum electric field, the dielectric medium with stand without breaking down is called we call it as dielectric strength. We call it as. So next is the parallel plate capacitor. So here see the surface charges of density sigma and surface charges of density sigma. Here that up has plus, here up sigma has positive, down negative. So positive to negative. So therefore E is equal to, as you learnt in your part 1 formula, E is equal to dipole and electrostatic formula. E is equal to sigma by 2 E0, this is, and Q by E theta is equal to E0 is equal to by into A, and also V is equal to E is equal to E0 Q D by A. So C is equal to Q by V is equal to E0 A by D. So when you put this formula and when you solve this, you get the answer. So what are the effect of dielectric on capacity now, and skip capacitance. Next let's learn about capacitance. So let's take V is equal to E0 by D. So therefore COO is equal to Q by V0 is equal to EOA by D. Let's take it as in the capacitance C. Let's take it like this formula, and let's take E is equal to theta sigma minus sigma P by EO, and V is equal to ED is equal to sigma minus sigma P by EO. So when we solve this, let's take K constant, and when we solve this we get K is equal to E by, or electrostatic by electrostatic O, and K is equal to capacitance by capacitance O, or second capacitance. So this is the formula on the, so this is the sum on the electro or capacitance or capacitance and the capacitor. So next is combinations of capacitors in series. If it is in series, how it looks. So here combination of two capacitor in series, these are 2 1 and 2 that has positive and negative charge. So it will be like this in series, and series like this, and here capacitor of series in more non number. N means any number of electrons it may be, there may be. So it will be V1 plus V2 is equal to QC1 by Q by CO2. So when we solve this, 1C or 1 capacitor is equal to 1 capacitor 1 plus 1 capacitor 2 we get, and like that only it will be going on to the 1 by capacitor till how much capacitor it has. So if there is capacitor in parallel like this, if it is here like in parallel, you can see in parallel and series and parallel in 10th standard you have learned. So series there only one type, it will be joined, but here parallel there will be continuously it is joined. Here you can see 1 2 or 3 like this, it is joined the capacitor. So see here, like that only you have to take C1 is equal to Q into C1 by 2. So like that only again C1 plus C2 capacitor may be none. Like same, both are same formula, but here 1 by C1 plus 1 by plus 1 by C2 you will get for to find capacitor, but here you will not get one, only you will get C1 plus C2 and then any number of capacitor it may be. See here the question they are given C1 by C2 is equal to 500 volts, so 10 by 13. So when you solve this we get 5 into 10 to the power minus 13 capacitor. C means. So this is the question they have given. They may give see a formula of series. See, it is in series. Here you can see it is in series, not parallel like this. See, parallel means it will be like this. Series means one by one after one. Here see, here it is one after one, so it is in series. So this is we have put it here series formula, and the question they have given we have put it and solved the question. So like that only you want means you search in internet and you will get more questions on this topic, capacitor and capacity. Let's come to the next topic, that is energy stored in a capacitor, how to find. So combination of capacitor we learnt, and effect of dielectric on capacitance we learnt, and capacitor and capacitance we learnt. So now let's know about effect energy stored in capacitor. So there are two conductors with the charges q and minus q. Let's see here two charges with q and minus q charges. So let us determine the energy stored in this configuration is two uncharged conductor in 1 and 2. There are uncharged conductor in both, they are stored, and from conductor 2 to conductor 1 bit by bit, so that at the end conductor 1 gets charged with q and by conductor 2 gets charged with minus q. Let's take like that. So let's what we take means w is equal to the work done is equal to vector v. I said in vector in last video, vector, and q is the charge, as you know. So let's take q charges by the capacitor into charges. Let's take like that. So when you take like that, so what you will take means 1 by 2 c 1 by 2 capacitors is equal to, we can take as q1 minus q2 minus q2. So q1 q, the two numbers they have given for the first charge and the second charge minus the second charge, we should minus it. So let's take the both formula in one side, and work done is equal to q by 2 capacitor is equal to 1 by 2 cv 2, that is capacitor and vector, 1 by 2 capacitor and vector is equal to 1 by 2 charges and vector qv means. So that let's take whole square, and E is equal to electrostatic is equal to sigma by EO electrostatics O. Like that only the formula E between the surfaces. So energy stored in the capacitor is U is equal to, that is U is equal to 1 by 2 EO E2 into AD. We can say the energy stored in capacitor like this. We can say on this on that formula the sum is given here. The two parallel things they have given on the parallel. So next Van de Graaff generation. So let's know Van de Graaff generation. So the suppose let we have larger spherical conducting shell, let's take it as radius, and the charges let's take it as q, as you all know. So let's take 1 by 4 pi EO is equal to q charges by radius. So when you do q by r plus q smaller q by r, when you do whole square, we get v r minus v larger r is equal to v capital by v small r by 4 pi q small q by 4 pi e0 1 or by 1 small r by 1 cap by capital R. This is the thing we get, the formula we get. And here in this you can see illustrate the principle of the electrostatic generation. So here you can see the total charges around a circle. It is like a positive and it is like positive and the conducting wire, the charge conducting wire, and this is the charges. Here in center it is has and r radius, r means radius, as you know, and insulating handle by which we rotate it like that. It is like a generator or the cycle you sometimes you rotate, no, we have a like that it is. And principle of construction of Van de Graaff generation. So here see, here a metal brush is there and a insulating belt of belt that carry delivery charges, that helps charges to move. The belt helps charges to move. And here the motor driven, the motor is there in the ground that help charges to pull up and down. So by that, and the current may have produced. And also here you can see the broken down fields of the air, which is about 3 into 10 to the power 6 vm, the broken down charges is they are saying. So this was your chapter, the electrostatic part 3 videos. Okay friends, I have explained all the topics of this chapter, and here you know many formulas will come and many solutions will be there, as you know, type electrostatic formula and dipole formula and and equilibrium formula and the capacitor and capacity formula, capacitant formula and capacitor formula, and also other formulas as you learn they will come, and that you have, they will give you sums to solve on that. So remember that sums and practice the, remember that formula and practice the sums on the based on that formula. So okay friends, I think you understand my chapter. So like my video, comment on my video, and subscribe my channel MN Coaching Center for more videos of 12th standard, and share my video with your friends. So okay friends, I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care, have a nice day, bye friends.